Creating assignment and rubrics in Microsoft Teams. Ang mga guro ay gumagamit ng formative at summative assessments upang masuri kung naintindihan ng mga mag-aaral ang isang lesson. Gamit ang Microsoft Teams, maaari tayong makapagbigay ng assignments sa ating klase. Kasama na rin ang mga instructions, resources at corresponding points o di kaya ay gumamit ng rubrics. Upang makagawa ng assignment sa Microsoft Teams, i-click ang General Channel ng iyong class Teams at piliin ang Assignments tab. Piliin ang Create Assignment. Maglagay ng title, required ito. Upang mas maunawaan ng mga estudyante ang takdang aralin, maaari kang maglagay ng mga instructions o additional resources tulad ng file mula sa iyong OneDrive, class notebook o di kaya ay sa isang website. Ilagay mo lamang ang link nito. Kung ang file naman ay nakasave sa iyong computer, maaari mong piliin ang upload from this device. Tulad ng iyong nakasanayan, maaari ka rin gumamit ng rubric. Ang rubric ay magsisilbing guide sa iyong mga estudyante sa paggawa ng kanilang assignment. May dalawang pagpipilian. Una, add rubric. Ginagamit ito kung ngayon mo lamang ito ilalagay sa iyong Microsoft Teams. Ikalawa, upload rubric kung may existing rubric ka na sa iyong computer. Halimbawa, ay piliin natin ang add rubric. Dito ay kailangan mong maglagay ng title at description. Sa tabi ng title, itoggle ang points sa yes upang makapaglagay ng kaukulang percentage sa grading criteria. Maaari kang magdagdag ng grading criteria sa pamamagitan ng pag-click ng plus symbol. Maglagay ng grading criteria para sa excellent, good, fair, at poor. Maaari mo ring i-customize ang percentage weights ng bawat criteria. Kung nais mong pantay-pantay lamang ang percentage points nito, i-click ang evenly distribute weights. Pagkatapos, i-click ang attach. Bago mo i-click ang assign, i-set muna ang date due dahil nakaset ito by default sa isang araw lamang. Lahat ng students mo ay makakatanggap ng notifications tungkol sa ginawa mong assignment. At kapag binuksan nila ito, makikita at malalaman nila ang rubrics na gagamitin mong batayan o reference para sa pagbibigay ng score. Microsoft 365. Creating polls before starting your virtual class. Mahalaga na malaman natin kung naintindihan ng mga estudyante ang ating lesson o aralin. Ang paggawa ng quick polls ay isang paraan upang masukat ang kanilang kaalaman. Maaaring gawin ang quick polls sa Microsoft Teams bago mag-umpisa ang virtual class. Narito ang steps. Matapos mong gawin at mag-schedule ng meeting, buksan itong muli mula sa iyong calendar at i-click ang edit. Sa itaas ng window, i-click ang add a tab icon. I-type o hanapin ng forms. Pagkatapos mo itong piliin, i-click ang add, save, create new poll. Ngayon ay maaari ka nang gumawa ng poll. Ilagay ang iyong tanong at ang mga pagpipiliang sagot. Piliin ang mga akmang settings bago mo ito i-save. Makikita mo ang preview nito at may option ka kung ito ay nais mong i-edit, i-delete o i-launch. Maaari mo nang i-close ang calendar schedule. Pagkatapos ng iyong discussion at handa ka nang ibigay ang poll or feedback survey, makikita mo ito sa inyong meeting controls. I-click ang poll na inyong ginawa at i-click ang launch. Microsoft 365. Creating quizzes in Microsoft Teams. Ang quiz ay isa sa mga formative assessments na binibigay sa mga mag-aaral upang masuri ng mga guro ang kanilang pangunawa o kasanayang nakuha tungkol sa aralin. Upang makagawa ng quiz sa Microsoft Teams gamit ang Microsoft Forms, pumunta sa General Channel ng iyong class Teams. Piliin ang assignment at sa ilalim ng drop-down, makikita ang quiz. Dito ay maaari kang pumili ng isang Microsoft Form na nagawa mo na. I-click lamang ito at pagkatapos ay i-click ang Next. Kung pipiliin mo ang new quiz, ikaw ay mapupunta sa isang web browser window. Mag-login gamit ang iyong Office 365 account upang mabuksan mo ang Microsoft Forms. Dito ay maaari kang gumawa ng quiz na magagamit mo sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. Matapos mong gawin ang quiz sa Microsoft Forms, bumalik sa Assignments tab at piliin ang quiz na nais mong i-assign. I-fill up ang mga fields, kagaya sa paraan ng paggawa ng assignment. Bago i-click ang assign, siguraduhin ilagay ang date kung kailan mo nais pasagutan ang quiz sa iyong klase. Lahat ng estudyante mo ay makatatanggap ng notifications tungkol sa ginawa mong quiz at kung kailan ito dapat gawin. Microsoft 365. Engaging your students during class meeting. Pagkatapos mong gawin ang schedule ng iyong Teams meeting, ang mute-unmute option ay maaari mong ayusin. Ang default setup kasi nito ay binibigyan ng kakayahan ang mga estudyante na mag-unmute kahit nasa kalagitnaan kayo ng discussion. Maaari mo itong i-turn off. Paano mo ito gagawin? Panoorin ang video. Pumunta sa calendar at i-double-click ang scheduled meeting. Piliin ang meeting options na makikita sa top portion o itaas na bahagi ng iyong screen. I-turn off ang allow attendees to unmute at pagkatapos ay i-save ito. Kung nakaligtaang ayusin ito bago magsimula ang meeting, maaari mo pa rin itong gawin kahit nagsisimula na. Piliin ang More options na iyong makikita sa tabi ng participants at i-click ang Don't Allow Attendees to Unmute. Iyong mapapansin na nakadim ang mga attendees mic icon. Huwag kalilimutang sila ay i-remind at sabihan na maaari nilang gamitin ang Raise Your Hand option kung may nais sabihin o itanong. Ang Raise Your Hand ay isang feature na magbibigay ng signal sa guro nang hindi nakakagambala sa meeting. Isa itong mabilis na paraan upang ma-engage natin ang mga estudyante. Upang makita ito, i-click ang Show Participants. Ang sino mang nagtaas ng kanilang kamay ay magkakaroon ng isang icon sa tabi ng kanilang pangalan. Pagkatapos mo silang tawagin, sabihan mo lamang sila na i-click ang Lower Your Hand. Maaari mo rin itong gawin bilang moderator o kaya ay bilang presenter. Microsoft 365. Getting your students' pulse and feedback in Microsoft Teams. Matapos ang iyong class discussion, maaaring nais mong malaman kung naintindihan ng mga mag-aaral ang inyong aralin at nakuha ang mga kinakailangang kasanayan. Gamit ang Microsoft Forms, maaari kang lumikha ng isang instant, real-time poll sa loob mismo ng Microsoft Teams. Pwedeng gawin ito sa Teams channel o kaya ay sa chat pane upang mas mabilis mong makita ang resulta. Narito ang paraan. Pumunta sa channel o chat kung saan mo nais ilagay ang isang quick poll. Sa ilalim ng Teams window, piliin ang Forms. Kung hindi mo nakikita ang Forms icon, i-click ang Messaging Extensions. 3 tuldok o ellipses ang tawag dito. At pagkatapos, ay piliin ang Forms. I-type ang tanong sa question line at ang mga pagpipili ang sagot sa options line. Maaari mo ring piliin ang multiple answers kung higit pa sa isa ang pwedeng sagot. Kung nais mong ibahagi agad ang resulta pagkatapos ng pagboto, iselect mo ang Share Results automatically after voting. Ganoon din ang Keep Responses Anonymous kung ayaw mo namang makita nila kung sino-sino at ano ang kanilang sagot. I-save ito. Maaari mo rin itong i-preview o i-edit kung may nais kang baguhin. I-click ang Send kung handa ka nang i-post ito. Habang sumasagot sila rito, makikita mo ang results in real time sa inyong group conversation window. Microsoft 365. Managing your class notebook in Microsoft Teams. Maaari mong gamitin ang class notebook upang mag-distribute o magpadala ng mga learning materials, handouts, o maging assignment. Narito ang paraan. Sa General tab na napili mong Class Teams, i-click ang Class Notebook. Piliin ang mga pahina na nais mong i-share mula sa Content Library, Collaboration Space, o di kaya ay mula sa Teachers Only section. I-click ang Class Notebook. Pagkatapos ay piliin ang Distribute Page sa ilalim ng Distribute Page option. Maaari mo itong i-distribute sa Students Notebook sa pamamagitan ng Handouts section. Ang lahat ng mga mag-aaral ay magkakaroon ng copy at makikita nila ito sa Handouts section. Maaari mo ring magamit ang class notebook sa isang channel. Sa tuwing magdadagdag ka ng isang bagong channel sa isang class Teams, isang bagong section ang automatic na makikita sa inyong class notebook collaboration space. Narito ang mga hakbang. Mag-navigate sa inyong class Teams. Pumili ka o magdagdag ng isang channel. Piliin ang Notes tab. Maaari kang magdagdag ng mga pages kung saan ito ay makikita ng lahat ng iyong mga mag-aaral. Microsoft 365. Managing Student Grades in Microsoft Teams. Ang bawat class team ay may grade tab na makikita sa General Channel. Dito ay makikita mo ang summary ng assignments, quizzes, at mga scores ng bawat estudyante. Magkakaroon ka rin ng pagkakataon na malaman kung sino ang incomplete o ang hindi pa nakapagpasa ng assignments or quiz. Upang magkaroon ng copy ng mga scores at grades, maaari mo itong i-download at buksan gamit ang Microsoft Excel. Sa parang ito ay mas madaling kopyahin at ilipat ang mga grades sa standard grading sheet ng inyong paaralan. I-click ang Export to Excel na matatagpuan sa upper right ng Grades tab. Buksan ang Downloads folder ng iyong computer at makikita mo ang file na may file name na grades, araw at oras, kung kailan mo ito dinownload. Ang file extension nito ay .csv. I-double-click mo lang at mabubuksan mo ito sa Microsoft Excel. Microsoft 365. Managing your class in Microsoft Teams. Naabot na natin ang punto kung saan ang lahat ng school activities ay ginagawa na natin online. Noon ay parang imposible. Mahirap at maraming bagay ang dapat bigyang konsiderasyon. Ngunit sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng Microsoft Teams, nalaman natin kung papaano ito makatutulong sa ating remote learning environment. Sa tulong ng Microsoft Teams, tayong mga guro at ang ating mga mag-aaral ay nakapag-uugnayan. Ang Microsoft Teams ay isang workspace kung saan maaring makipag-collaborate, magbahagi ng mga files, at magkita-kita pa online. Ngayong alam mo na kung papaano mag-set up at gumamit ng Microsoft Teams, ipakikita sa bidyong ito ang paraan sa pagbabahagi ng nilalaman sa iyong screen. Upang magawa ito, pumunta sa Meeting Controls at i-click ang Share Content. Sa isang klase o meeting, maaari mong ipakita o ibahagi ang nilalaman ng iyong screen sa mga mag-aaral o sa mga kalahok ng iyong class meeting. Ang uri ng nilalaman na nais mong ibahagi ay makai-impluwensya sa sharing options na pinili mo. Halimbawa, kung nais mong ipakita ang iyong buong screen kasama ang mga notifications at iba pang activities o ang windows sa desktop, piliin ang desktop. Sa halimbawang ito, kung saan mo ikiklik ang iyong mouse, ito ang window na maibabahagi mo sa kanila. Subalit, kung nais mong ipakita ang isang window lamang at walang mga notifications at iba pang activities sa iyong computer, piliin ang window. Tandaan, gagamitin mo lamang ito kung kailangan mong ipakita ang isang bagay at panatilihin ang lahat sa iyong screen para sa iyong sarili lamang. Kung gusto mo namang magbahagi ng isang PowerPoint presentation na kung saan ang mga kalahok ay may kakayahang makipag-interact at maglipat sa mga susunod na slide, piliin ang PowerPoint. Subalit, kung ayaw mong makontrol nila ang iyong PowerPoint presentation, ay maaari mo itong gawin sa meeting options. Hanapin mo lamang ang option na ito, Who can present? Only me. Ang huling pagpipilian natin kung nais mong i-share ang iyong screen ay ang whiteboard. Maaari kang makipag-collaborate sa mga kalahok sa pamamagitan ng pag-sketch at ito ay automatic na sasama sa iyong meeting. May mga pagkakataon na nais nating mag-play o mag-share ng video o kaya naman ay isang audio clip bilang bahagi ng ating presentation sa Microsoft Teams. Upang magawa ito, i-click ang Share Content. Pagkatapos ay piliin ang Include Computer Sound. Tandaan, ang lahat ng tunog mula sa iyong computer, kabilang na ang mga notifications, ay mapakikinggan sa iyong class meeting. Kapag tapos ka na sa sharing of your screen, pumunta sa Meeting Control at piliin ang Stop Sharing. Microsoft 365. Setting up your OneNote class notebook in Microsoft Teams. Ang bawat class teams ay may sariling nakalink na OneNote class notebook. Ang class notebook ay isang digital notebook para sa buong klase na maaring lagyan ng mga text, images, handwritten notes, attachments, links, voice, video, at marami pang iba. Ang class notebook ay nahati sa tatlo. Student notebooks. Ito ay isang private space para sa guro at bawat mag-aaral. Maaring ma-access ng mga guro ang bawat notebook ng mag-aaral, habang ang nakikita lamang ng mag-aaral ay ang kanyang sariling notebook. Content library. Ito ay isang read-only space kung saan maaring ibahagi ng mga guro ang mga handouts sa mga mag-aaral. Collaboration space. Ito ay isang puwang kung saan ang lahat sa iyong klase ay maaring mag-share, organize, at makipag-collaborate. Madali lamang itong makita at iset up. Ang class notebook na nasa General Channel ay ang sentral na lokasyon upang makita at magamit ang content library, collaboration space, at ang private notebook ng bawat mag-aaral. Mag-navigate sa General Channel sa ilalim ng nais na class teams. Pagkatapos ay piliin ang tab na Class Notebook. Kung hindi mo pa na-set up ang iyong class notebook, gagabayan ka sa mga tamang hakbang sa unang pagkakataon na binisita mo ang tab na Class Notebook. Maaari kang lumikha ng isang blankong notebook mula sa simula o kopyahin ang nilalaman mula sa isang existing class notebook. Microsoft 365. Applying virtual background and attendance monitoring. Sa inyong class meeting, may mga pagkakataong nais ninyong makita ang isa't isa. Maaari mong i-turn on ang iyong camera upang makita ka ng iyong mga estudyante. Isa sa mga sinasabing best practices sa paggamit ng camera sa isang meeting ay ang paggamit ng blur o virtual background. Nakatutulong ito upang maiwasan ang mga distractions sa iyong likuran, katulad ng mga taong dumaraan, mga alagang hayop, at iba pa. Maaari mong i-blur ang iyong background o ganap na palitan ito ng anumang nais mong larawan. Una, bago pa simulan o mag-join sa iyong meeting o virtual class, i-click ang join. Matapos mong i-click ang join, ay magpapakita ang video at audio options window. I-click ang camera. Pagkatapos ay i-click mo naman ang background filters. Piliin ang nais mong background. Pagkatapos ay maaari mong i-off o panatilihing naka-on ang iyong camera at i-click ang Join Now para makapasok sa meeting. Pangalawa, kung ikaw naman ay nasa loob na ng meeting at nakalimutan mong iset ang iyong virtual background, maaari mo pa rin itong palitan. Sa Meeting Controls, i-click ang More Options. At dito ay makikita mo ang Apply Background Effects. Piliin ang nagustuhang larawan o maaari ka rin gumamit ng sariling larawan. Upang magamit ang iyong larawan, i-click ang Add New at pagkatapos ay pumili mula sa iyong computer at i-upload ito. Tiyakin lamang na ito ay isang .jpeg, .png o .bmp file. Matapos mong makapili o mag-upload ng larawan, i-click ang Preview upang makita mo muna ito bago makita ng mga kalahok sa meeting o i-click ang Apply and Turn on Video upang ikaw ay makita ng iyong mga estudyante. Ang iyong bagong background ay magpapatuloy sa lahat ng iyong mga Teams call meeting hanggang sa baguhin mo ito. Para sa mga guro, mahalaga na mayroon tayong talaan kung sino ang mga dumalong estudyante sa ating online class. Hindi natin ito masusubaybayan habang tayo ay nagdi-discuss, hindi ba? Kaya't ang maaari nating gawin ay i-download ito bago pa matapos ang Teams meeting. Narito ang paraan. I-click ang Show Participants icon at piliin ang icon ng Download Attendee List. Ito ay isang .csv file na maaari mong mabuksan sa Excel. Hanapin ang file sa Downloads folder ng iyong computer. Naglalaman ang .csv file ng pangalan, join at leave time ng lahat ng dumalo sa online meeting. Ang mga meeting organizers lamang ang maaaring mag-download nito. Tandaan na kailangan mo itong gawin bago mo i-click ang End Meeting. Microsoft 365.
So, am I audible po, Ma'am Rachel and Sir Pabs?
Yes po. Go ahead,
Okay,
Ma'am Jack.
so let's start. So technology will not replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. This was a quote by George Corus. So season's greetings to every great teacher in this virtual platform. So may buntag sa tanan, so mabugnaw ug maulan nga buntag sa atong tanan. So we pray that you are all safe wherever you are right now. So welcome to the Microsoft Education Ambassadors Teachback in Classroom Management and Microsoft Teams. I am Charlene Joy Siriam Bonanza, your host for today. So this training is made possible through the Office of the Undersecretary of Administration, through the Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, or the ICTS EdTech, in collaboration with Microsoft PH, supported by the Line Learning and Development Solutions. To start our virtual training, let us compose ourselves for the singing of the national anthem, to be followed by a prayer, then the singing of the Davao and Tagum hymn through an audio-visual presentation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Tayang magiliw, kailang pagsilanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, tuyagan ang magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisigiw, hanggang ang tulog sa simulan, sa langit ang pagaw, ay ginagang sulakaw, sa paglayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at karoon na kailan, ang mahirap titingin, lumanang araw ng warhagis pagsintang, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya ng pagkay ng amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Mga kababayan,
Paminog ka sumanaman migtokul to langit, woy migtumpi to tanok kasublan maroson no kunog kailingan, kamigbalin tutuan noy, no sob-sob to kanamin gaynawa, woy migpunan to kanamin umul tumulo na anon na, no migpogpono sa init ampaw to ingod. Sa ini kay kunto manaman amoy no ritibursan to langit og sampit to maroson nun ngaran na, dumat to kay kon mo pansingan na, kakalayag tahon liyag karang panayangan na, pamulingan, mandalingan, woy tomo dumapad, sublapad erit harikala, nomigdohayan nuto katongoda, topog nongnong, topog pataha, oyog patanud-tanud, kanami tomatolos nun tularo, no nakawaglit get ampot kawayhana, oyaw kaasolom, duo ko pianan na, woy katubungan na, magbabayo, sa ini kako din tugtubaro na, igbohoy kuro, diyo koy ko, ka magbabayon mamintoran, manama no olog nogdayrayon.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجمع شمل الأمات والنصارى والمسلمين في الفلبين وسلط مجتمعنا هذا بالسلم والأمن والتقدم في وطننا هذا آمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم ارفع عنا البلاء والوباء والزلازل وسيء الأسقام وما ظهر منها وما بطن، خاصة كوفيد-19 المنتشرة في العالم يا رب العالمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. آمين يا رب العالمين.
Almighty Father, Creator of heaven and earth, we adore and worship your holy name, our healer, baptizer, Savior, and coming King. We stand in awe to your every creation in land, seas, and air. We humble ourselves, asking for forgiveness for our trespasses. Purify us, cleanse us, make us worthy to call upon you. We thank you, God, for the salvation you freely gave through Jesus. Today we call unto you to bless us and be a blessing to others. Empower our leaders, our teachers, give courage to the parents and inspiration to the young ones. May we always celebrate life and love. May we always acknowledge that without you,
in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow charity. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is error, the truth. Where there is doubt, the faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we received. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is in dying to ourselves that we are born to eternal life. Amen.
Norwegian, pinanggang yuta, may bukid ako nga labing taas. Haring agila, nasudnong langgam, waling-waling hara sa kabulakan. May ulawan, haring durian, lubi ug saging, ugas lamian, yutang tabon o daghan ug nindog, nga kapangin ang mungilan. Ang naglangkob mga probinsya, mga nagbayang nakahiusa, may gituhan nga Diyos, na Panginoon ng Oriental, del Norte Occidental del Sur, Ciudad sa Davao, Panabotagong, Salmon Island, Matiudigos, Norwegian, gipanaligdan, mga bahambing kinaiyan, yutang ginahal sa Davao and Diyos, maguging mga tao. Garbo sa kanan, ang Davao
Now, let's have a few reminders regarding our call today. This call is being recorded. If you do not want to be on the recording, you have a couple of options. Leave the call and watch the recording later, or turn your camera off. Having your camera during the call is completely your decision. To make decision, we recommend considering your available bandwidth and whether your location may be distracting to others on the call. If you have a lot of activity happening around you and you want to keep your camera on, we recommend using a background to block out the activity. Along the same lines of considering the others on the call, please keep your microphone muted until you need to unmute to ask question or share an insight. Finally, please be sure to use the chat box to post questions and interact with the other participants during the call. Another, let's be safe while we are here in the virtual platform. If you are attending the session with your colleagues in one room, please practice the minimum health safety protocols. Wear face masks, use face shields, and maintain physical distancing. Also, you might want to post or share your documentations or learning takeaway during this virtual training in your social media accounts like Facebook. Just use our official hashtags, hashtag MeaPH2021 and hashtag MicrosoftEduPH, so we can easily locate your posts on the tags. All right, so once again, maing buntag sa tanan, no? So good morning, everyone. So in behalf of Ma'am Rachel and Sir Pabs, we are thankful to each and everyone for gracing us your precious time in this training. So before we proceed with our program, let us first acknowledge each of the participating school in this virtual training. So here in Microsoft Teams, we have different reaction buttons. So nasayod ko na ang uban, nakabalon na, og nasayod na asa gibutang ang reaction buttons diri sa MS Teams. If you are using your laptop, this can be found in the upper right part of your screen. Dira ka na smiley and naay nagtasog kamot na dira inyuhang reactions. And while if you are using your smartphones, it can be located at the bottom part of your screen. You can click the three horizontal dots there. So we have the like, heart, applause, laugh, surprise, and raise a hand button. So in each participating school, naata i-assign na emoticon. So pag natawag ang inyong eskwelahan, ang assign na emoticon sa inyo. So kindly flood click lang po. Okay, let's start. So acknowledging first the participants of Laureta Elementary School with their school head, Ma'am Arlene Pamitalan. So if you are there, mga taga Laureta Elementary teachers, so kindly click the like reaction. So pa-click na lang sa like reactions if you are from Laureta Elementary School. And of course, with their school head, Ma'am Arlene Pamitalan. Okay, so nanay mga nag-like. So thank you, Laureta Elementary School. So next, acknowledging also the participants from Manga Elementary School with their school head, Ma'am Marilyn Palo. Can I see a heart reactions from MES teachers? O heart tayo dyan kung from Manga Elementary School kayo. And then next, we have participants from Colonel Rosalio C. Salodares Elementary School with our school head, Ma'am Merlin Kabinge. Can you click the applause reactions if you are from Salodares Elementary School? Yes. And then moving forward, we have participants from Magdum National High School with their school head, Ma'am Jasmine Esperos. You can give us a laughing reaction if you are from Magdum National High School. And then next, acknowledging also the participants from Laureta National High School with their school head, Ma'am Nancy B. Gonzalez. So if you are from Laureta National High School, kindly click us or give us the surprise reaction. Yes. And then, now let us have the participants from Luis Lina Elementary School with their school head, Ma'am Leonila Anonuevo. Please click the like reaction if you are from LLES. Ayan. And we also have the participants from Pandapan Integrated School with their school head, Sir Ibus Junior Sandukan. Kindly give us a heart reaction, PIS teachers. Na po yung mga nag-raise a hand, no? So, naba mo yung mga questions dira kaya nag-raise a hand. And last but not the least, we have the participants from Pipisan Maog National High School with their school head, Ma'am Priscilla Gullies. O na-pronounce ba ito na kung tama yung mga apelido, ma'am? So, pasaylo akong wala. Can you give us an applause reactions if you are from Pipisan Maog National High School? Yes. So, we have 8 participating schools in this virtual training. So, daghang salamat sa inyong participation. And now, to officially commence our virtual training, let us have Ma'am Leonila Añonuevo, School Principal 2 of Luis Lina Elementary School, for her opening remarks. A virtual applause, please.
Tagumpay greetings to all. Congratulations to our dear Microsoft Education Ambassadors of Tagum City Division and facilitators of today's training, Mr. Marcelito V. Pablillo of Laureta Elementary School, Ms. Charlene Joy C. Bonanza of Colonel Rosalio C. Saludares Elementary School, Mr. Alan B. Alba, and Ms. Rachel May B. Igonia of Laureta National High School. We are so proud of you. To all the school principals of the following clustered schools, Ma'am Marlene Cabingue of Colonel Rosalio C. Saludares Elementary School, Ma'am Arlene Pamitalan of Laureta Elementary School, Dr. Nancy Gonzalez of Laureta National High School, Dr. Jasmine Esperos of Magdom National High School, Dr. Marilyn Palo of Manga Elementary School, Mr. Ivo Sandukan of Pandapan Integrated School, Ma'am Presi Golies of Pipisan Maog National High School, and Luis Lina Elementary School, yours truly, and the participants, teacher participants of this training today. Have a blessed morning, everyone. We are so lucky today because we have local experts who can provide our teachers a Microsoft education in support to the teaching learning with technology. The Microsoft Education Ambassadors Program aims to create a sustainable community of passionate individuals who are advocates of teaching and learning with technology. Their passion and commitment to continuously upskill and enable technology, enrich education, of which impacted thousands of teachers across the Philippines, including you today after this training. Our discussant facilitators today are members of the Microsoft Education Ambassadors Program 2021 of the Philippines and will focus on developing soft skills through theoretical and cascades to all of you the following topics: Trainer Skills Development plus MIE Trainer Academy, Office 365 Account Management and Password Reset, Virtual Class 101 through Microsoft Teams, OneNote Class Notebook, Game-Based Learning with Minecraft, Education Edition, Future Ready Skills, the Class of 2030, and Life Ready Learning. So, good luck, teachers, in all your undertakings today, because we, your school administrators, are just behind you to support, and we together achieve our dream to have quality and competitive learners and graduates. God bless you all.
Thank you, Ma'am Leonila, for that message. So at this point, let us lend our ears to our humble and excellent Division Information Technology Officer, Sir Arian Aime Abatayo, for his inspirational message. A virtual clap, please.
Hello, good afternoon po sa ating lahat and welcome po sa ating Mea, Microsoft Education Ambassadors Teachback program for this cluster of schools. So, you'll be learning the fundamentals po of Microsoft Teams through our Microsoft Education Ambassadors. And there will be having a walkthrough with you sa features po and all the benefits po na makukuha natin sa Microsoft Teams. So ano po yung itong Microsoft Teams? Sa mga hindi pa po familiar sa Microsoft Teams, this is a digital platform or hub that both the teachers, school leaders, kailangan po because nowadays gumagamit na po tayo ng online platforms. So it brings all the conversations, the contents, the digital classrooms into one place po dito sa ating sa online platform po na ito. So the MEA, the Microsoft Education Ambassadors po natin na naka-assign po sa inyo will be guiding you po through the process from the installation up to utilizing all the features po of Microsoft Teams. So, in behalf po of the Division MEA team for this year, I would like to thank po all our teachers for supporting this campaign po natin for this digital platform, and also especially po sa ating mga school heads na nagbigay po ng permission na maganda kami ng ganitong teachback. So, thank you po sa lahat, and then enjoy po for the rest, and enjoy po yung journey niyo po sa yung Microsoft Education Ambassador Program. So, thank you po and have a nice day.
Thank you, Sir Arian, for that warm and inspiring message. And this training wouldn't be possible without, again, sa giingon ni Sir Arian, without the support of our dear school heads. Now, let's proceed to our next message. So, this virtual training cannot go without hearing the inspirational message of our ever-brilliant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul. A warm virtual applause, please.
On the occasion today of the Teachback Training for Microsoft Education Ambassadors, intended for our teachers in the division, I convey my due courtesy and heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who takes time out of your hectic schedule just to be able to join this webinar with the end view of doing and giving only what is best for the teaching learning processes in our individual classrooms, because essentially, Microsoft Education Ambassadors is about virtual or online classroom management using Microsoft Teams as platforms in the same manner that we use Google Meet or Zoom as platforms for our virtual meetings and education learning experiences. For those who are already technology adept, I am pretty sure that they already know the different components of Microsoft Teams. But for the benefit of those who are not so technology savvy, Microsoft Teams have the following components, namely, number one, Windows 10 Education, which works best in class operating system for education. Second, Microsoft Office 365, which works best in class productivity and classroom collaboration tool. Third, Enterprise Mobility and Security, which is about mobile device and security. And number four, Minecraft Education Edition, which is about gamified learning experiences. All the cited four components are powerful tools for students and educators as far as virtual teaching and learning experiences are concerned. And this is basically the reason why we have this webinar for you today, because we would like all of you to learn Microsoft Teams applications on how to apply virtual backgrounds, do virtual attendance monitoring of your learners, Do virtual class management during and after each class or session. On monitoring reading progress and insights of learners, in tracking your students' academic experiences and progress, including the installation and reset management, considering that this is now the need of the time in the education sector, knowing that we basically do our instruction through distance and independent modality until such time and even beyond the time that this pandemic is over and done. The knowledge and manipulation of Microsoft Education ambassadors are likewise beneficial to educators in that it helps teachers use data and information needed to ensure not only students' academic needs but as well as their emotional, social, and psychological needs. Microsoft Education Ambassador will also introduce to you class notebook and on how to manage this and to utilize it to the fullest advantage in terms of its following contents. Number 1, library. Second, collaboration space, which resembles actually a filing cabinet full of class materials and resources, which you can choose from when you want to give assignments and academic works and other class resources for students to access. Third, student notebooks, which is similar to a private workspace per student, just like how private messenger operates, where a teacher can collect the academic works of your students and return the same to them anytime, observing always data privacy, considering that only you and the student can see the feedbacks that you give to each other. I can tell you on and on regarding the beauty of Microsoft Education ambassadors, but I am not going to jump the gun and would rather leave the other substantial elements of surprise to our able resource speakers. Hence, at this point, I wish everyone fruitful and insightful engagement as we ventured into another exciting learning event for the welfare of our learners. Once again, I say good day to each and everyone.
All right, so thank you so much, Dr. Fadul, for gracing us your words of inspiration. I guess Mom Arlene is now in our virtual platform. So to give us a message of support, let us give the spotlight. So Mom Arlene C. Pamitalan, School Principal 2 of Loretta Elementary School. A virtual applause, please.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, to our division ITO, Engineer Arian Aimee Abatayo, to our Microsoft Education ambassadors of Tagum City Division, Mr. Pableo from Loretta Elementary School, Ma'am Charlene Riambonanza from Colonel Rosalio C. Saludares Elementary School, and Sir Alan Alaba and Ma'am Rachel Iguna from Loretta National High School, to the teachers virtually present here now, to one and all, a pleasant morning. Tagum City Division is so lucky to have our empowered techie teachers to assist us in dealing with the challenges in this new normal. I really appreciate your willingness to learn and in sharing your skills to all of us for us to hurdle the difficulties in embracing the new learning delivery, specifically the distance learning using the technology as the bridge or tool in the delivery of our services to our students and of course to our stakeholders. Personally, I am really trying to equip myself with this technology in doing my task as a school head. But I believe and I know that I need to learn more and more pa jud. And that I am thankful, for I am confident that you are always there to guide and help us. And for that, to our Microsoft Education ambassadors of Tacom City Division, thank you very much and congratulations. Thank you very much also to our teachers who have courage and tenacity in capitulating the fast and this new brave world. To one and all, together we will learn, together we will dream, and together we will go forward. For this time, there is no way of going back. Let us hold hands together in accepting the challenges in this tech world that we are in now. Congratulations, everyone, and Merry Christmas to all.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Arlene, for that wonderful message. Now, let us be inspired through the words of one of our dear school heads. Help me welcome the last inspirational message, Dr. Nancy B. Gonzalez, Principal 2 of La Filipina National High School, for her inspirational message. A virtual clap, please.
Laureta po.
Ay, Laurette. Sorry kay Ma'am Rachel. Inyo ha din. So, from Laureta National High School po pala. So, I'm so sorry po. Dr. Nancy.
The new normal brought several changes in the usual ways of teaching in the education sector. With these various changes, the Department of Education strives to provide adequate trainings for teachers to cope with the challenges in the new normal setting by establishing partnerships with different companies. One of which is the Microsoft Philippines, which recently offered their program on Microsoft Education Ambassador to encourage potential teachers become part of the Microsoft family and empower them to become trainers of the Microsoft programs. Microsoft Education Ambassadors Program 2021 will focus on developing the technical and soft skills of the ambassadors through conducting theoretical and hands-on training of the following topics: Trainer Skills Development plus MIE Trainer Academy, Office 365 Account Management and Password Reset, Virtual Class 101 through Microsoft Teams, OneNote Class Notebook, Game-Based Learning with Minecraft Education Edition, Future Reading Skills, the Class of 2030 and Life Ready Learning, and the Office 365 tips and tricks for students.
All right, so I guess we are having connection issues po sa side ni Ma'am Rachel. She is the one who is sharing our file. So the show must go on, so let's proceed. By the way, if you have questions regarding our topic for today, so you can drop it in our chat box and we will cater each questions after every speaker's discussion. So dili gyud ta maulaw og pangutana diha ano. So kung dili mo ganahan mo storya, you can chat it in our chat box po yung mga questions ninyo. Okay, so let's move forward. Hearing from all those messages, I guess everyone is already conditioned for our virtual training. Now, to kick off this activity, may I present to you our Microsoft Education Ambassador of Laureta Elementary School, Sir Marcelito V. Pableo, for his icebreaker. A virtual round of applause, please.
Thank you, Ma'am Cha. And I guess Ma'am Rachel is back. Before we will have our icebreaker, magkape muna tayo with Ma'am Rachel. Go ahead, Ma'am Rachel. Ano yung message si Ma'am? Because PLDT strikes in these trying times.
Okay, so let's go back to the message of Dr. Nancy Gonzalez. Ato agid siyang humanon. Laban, Ma'am Shell.
Through Microsoft Teams, OneNote Class Notebook, game-based learning with Minecraft, Education Edition, future reading skills, the class of 2030, and
Okay, so I guess no nawala na pod si Ma'am. So ingani gid nino pag live event. So we are having our internet connection issues sa kay Ma'am Rachel. So let's proceed to our icebreaker again. Let us welcome our Microsoft Education Ambassador from Lauretta Elementary School, Sir Marcelito V. Pablayo, El Capitan ng Division of Tagum City. So a virtual applause, please.
Thank you again, Ma'am Charlene. So, hindi po ako yung singer. Marcinito po ako. And I guess I am also having a hard time. Nandyan pa ba ako? My goodness, this is PLDT. Pa-like reaction naman mga participants para alam natin na nandyan pa kayo. And I will be sharing an invite to our chat so that you can join. Yan. Sige. Pait. Pait pa more. So, click the link on our chat box for you to join our mini game. We will be giving away a 50 pesos load for every winner. So, makikita na ba sa mga screen ng ating mga participants ang game or Slido? Yeah, okay. Start filling in your name. And yun na. So,
Nawala ba si Sir Pabs? Okay, so let's wait for a while po for Sir Pableye to come back. So laban lang yun yung mga ulan diri, mga bagyo diri dapitan, no?
Ma'am Cha, i-play na lang sana ko ang message ni Ma'am. Basin mo ko, gana na.
Sige po, sige po. Okay, so leaving pa si Cap. So, mubalik na ni siya. So, let's have first the message of Dr. Gonzalez. So, pasaylua, pasensya kayo sa mga technical issues and difficulties po.
Across the Philippines. This is seen to enhance the Philippine education system's capabilities in providing quality hybrid learning sessions among Filipino students despite education disruptions like COVID-19 pandemic. Hence, in behalf of Tagum City Division, as a school head of the 2 aspiring Microsoft ambassadors, I would like to thank Microsoft Philippines for this very rare opportunity given to our teachers, Ma'am Rachel May Icuna and Sir Alan Alapa. We are indebted for the resources you have shared. Countless blessings be upon your prestigious company. Thank you.
All right, so thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, for your message. So, murag wala pa yun si Kapitan, no? Okay, I guess nimbalik na si Kapitan. Naana baka diha, Kapitan? Ganina ra naghulat ang teacher sa pag-games. Kap, are you there?
ayaw mo kabala ka mo, balik lagi ko.
Sana all mabalik. Okay, so thank you for bearing with us, teachers. Giyod, salamat kayo sa inyong patience. Now, let's give our virtual floor to El Capitan.
Thank you again, Ma'am Charlene and Ma'am Rachel. Laban lang. Kay dili man sungugan si PLDT and si Bagyong Odette. Siya atong friend karon nga time. Oh, sugod na gyud ta ani kung dili ni siya magkuan. Kung dili ni siya mag push through.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Advice na lang natin yung mga participants natin po na sunod na lang sila sa browser, sir, using slido.com. Tapos, i-encode na lang nila yung, yung code natin. Thank you.
Okay. Sige. Requesting our participants to proceed and type in slido.com and paki-check na lang daw yung link. Parang may na-send yata ako kung okay ba yan. So that I will start. Okay, may mga ano na pala tayo. May mga participants.
Unsa ganitong code, Cap?
The code is 47. Wait lang. 427912. Ingani ra man lingaw-lingaw. Kana, try daw kung na kanang akong gi-send. Okay. Makita na na. Okay. So, yan na. Gusto dyan sila sa 50 pesos load. Nga kailangan pa mo magdala o kuan ha kanang sa ganito itawag anang kuan. Magdala pa mo DV mga kuan, mga papers para makuan. Okay. Let's start. 32 pagdating ng pag-abot ng 50 para ma-compensate pud atong 50 na pesos na load. Ma'am Chel, Ma'am Cha, isang yes naman dyan. Parang wala akong kausap ah.
Yes, laban ni
Yun,
Cap.
yun, naaradyo di ay. Okay, 37. It's already 10:15. Cha, 15 minutes po ang discussion. 10:30. Ma'am Rachel, 1 hour nga discussion. 11:30. Ako 10 minutes. 11:40. Tama, mahumanta og alas 2 sa hapon. And let's start the quiz. Walang sound. Okay. Next question.
Yes.
The teacher can add read-only content or handouts in Files tab, yes or no? The answer is yes. Next question. 10 seconds. Teachers cannot share things in the class notebook with parents because they do not have a student logged in. True or false? The answer is true. Okay, next question. For 10 seconds. Assignments tab allows teachers to create track and review assignments and see the summary of grades for the whole quarter. True or false? Your answer, Ma'am Ja? The answer is true. 85% got it correct. Next question. You can add other apps to your team by adding a tab and selecting the app you want to add. True or false? The answer is true. And 81% got it right. Last question. The only way to add members to a team is to enter all their email address. Parang 50-50 halos ah. Ano kaya ang tama? The answer is no, because we have also other means to show or to add our members in a team. So, sino to si Ma'am Grace with a double E, 4/5. Jem, Ma'am Rochelle of Laureta Elementary School, Ma'am Apple May, Ma'am Iris. So, si Ma'am Grace E ang makaka-receive ng 50 pesos load. Paki-take note na lang and pa-PM si Ma'am Charlene or si Ma'am Rachel, kay sila man ang sponsor sa load. There you have, ladies and gentlemen. Kinsa to ato ang winner pa kuan na lang. Okay. Si Ma'am Grace. Dili ko mo pronounce sa apelyido, mahadlok ko makasabanta. Mamali. Bitaw. So at this point in time, we are going to start our training proper for the classroom management in Microsoft Teams and giving you our the very adili ko kay masuko po dang isa. The very energetic. Okay. The very energetic among us three. Kay kuan, puros man ni sila mga energetic. All the way from Colonel East Saludares Elementary School. Ma'am Charlene Joy Cruz, Riam Bonanza. Take it away, ma'am.
Thank you, Kap. So, please ko pa-share, Ma'am Chel, sa ato ang presentation po. Okay, so once again, I'm back. So, balik-balik lagi na itong dagway, no? So, kay tulo lang mang yun pod mi diri, so just bear with us. So, once again, I am Charlene Riam Bonanza of Colonel Rosalio C. Saludares Elementary School, Mea of Colonel Rosalio C. Saludares Elementary School. So I will be with you to discuss the Microsoft 365 overview and the Office 365 password reset. Okay, so let's start. So Microsoft 365 overview. So what is Microsoft 365? So this Microsoft 365 for Education gives educators the power to unlock creativity, promote teamwork, and provide a simple, safe experience all in a single, affordable solution that's built for education. So as we all know, DepEd has already purchased Microsoft 365 for all its teachers and of course, our students also. Now we can get an access with no extra cost. So libre ra gyud ni gihatag sa ato sa DepEd ang Microsoft 365 nato na mga account. So if we will purchase it in our personal basis, so mahal gyud siya. So we are so thankful no nga gitagaan gyud ta libre aning account. So may I know so heart react sa mga naanay Office 365 sa ilang laptop. Okay, so naana gyud naka-install. Sige, so Microsoft 365 at a glance. So we have here salient applications under Microsoft 365. So what are these? So first is the Windows 10. So pa-next ko Ma'am Chel katong na description sa baba niya. So Windows 10 is our operating system for education. So Windows 10 kung dili Apple ang imuhang laptop. So this is a friendly operating system for education. Next is we have the Office 365 and we will go through with the applications under this productivity and collaboration tool application. And then we have also the enterprise mobility plus security. So Microsoft 365 is not only giving us operating systems, classroom collaboration tool, but it also gives us mobile device management and security. And last but not the least, the Minecraft Education Edition. So this is one of the greatest innovation of Microsoft because they have converted Minecraft into the education world. So this is a gamified learning experiences. So I believe I'm also proud to say that our speakers, now Ma'am Rachel and Sir Pabs, is one of the Minecraft education champion of Tagum City Division. So mga hawod gayud ni sila. Okay, next Ma'am Chel. Next, okay, let's go to the Office 365 powerful tools for students and education. So I believe nga kitang tanan diri karon no. So gagamit yun ta ani. So dili we cannot live in this 21st learning era if we do not have Office 365. So I guess murag di ta katudlo og wala ning mga butanga. So first is we have the Microsoft Teams, of course. Kung asa ta karon na ata sa Microsoft Teams communication platform. So this is a classroom management and collaboration. So we will go deep later ka Ma'am Rachel na part ni kung unsa gyud ang mga features sa Microsoft Teams. And then we have the Office applications. So naata diri ang mga icon niya. So we have the MS Word. So nasayod ko ang tanang maestra kabalag gyud mo gamit ani. So nagagamit yun or we are utilizing MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Notebook, Publisher, OneNote, and Access. So maybe there are some applications na dili pa kita familiar but we will go into them sa mga future pa nato na endeavors. And then Microsoft Exchange, this is an email server. So similar lang ni siya sa Outlook but naapod siya gamay nga mga salient features nga ihalang pod. And then also we have OneDrive. So in OneDrive, we can store up to 1 terabyte na mga files nato. So these days, dili na taga-store sa ato ang flash drive no kay mga wala ra man gihapon. So at this time, we are now utilizing the cloud storage. So you can maximize your Office 365 account. It has a 1 terabyte personal cloud storage. And then we have also the Microsoft Sway. So I know some of you are familiar with this one. So this is a digital storytelling and summative assessment. So in here, you can have your digital portfolio or kanang magpakita sila sa ilang mga portfolio assessments or mga performance tasks. So you can have it in Microsoft Sway. And we also have Microsoft Forms. So in here, we can do self-grading quizzes and exams, also evaluation tools, and etc. So now let's proceed to the how to install the Office 365. So next slide, Ma'am Shell, please. Sige, so in Office 365, so daghan patag apps no na makuha ani nga account. So dili lang limited sa PowerPoint, Word, Excel, so it's not. So there are so many features gyud sa Office 365 if kugihan lang gyud ta mo explore. So we have bookings, calendar, class notebook, Delve, Excel, Forms, Kaizala, Lists, Microsoft Learning, Minecraft Education, My Analytics, OneDrive, OneNote, Outlook, People, and so on. So, daghan kaayo ni siya. Next, Ma'am Shell. And then, so sa installation, so, for the information of everyone, so, katong na roll out sa ato ang accounts for the Office 365, katong na at R11 nato, kung wa ninyo nalimti ang password, no? Kaya magyun natong problema, malimtan ang password. So, ang kato ninyong one account is equivalent to 5 devices. So, you can install up to 5 devices. So, pwede sa PC, tablets, and mobile phones. So, compatible siya in Android and iOS. So, 5 devices ang pwede makater ato. So, okay, next. So, we will show you a short video clip on how to install the Office 365 in your laptop. So, please focus your eyes on the screen. All right, so that's it. That's how easy to install the Office 365 account. So, in order for you to install your Office 365 account, so kinahanglan yun ta naa, of course, katong naay at R11 nato na mga email account. So, ma'am, di ko ka-install kay nalimtan ako ang akong password. So this is one of the greatest dilemma sa mga ICT coordinators. Kaway-kaway diha sa mga ICT coordinators na naminaw pod. Kanigyong malimtan ang gahom sa password. Permente malimtan. So now, our next topic is the Office 365 password reset and management. So in here, we will teach you how to reset your password, your Office 365 password. So next slide, Ma'am Chel, please. So password reset process for DepEd Office 365 account. So number one, we have to consider is na-enable nyo po ba yung self-service password reset? So kung wala ninyo na-enable, so you cannot reset your own password. Dili pwede nga ikaw lang ang mag-reset. So kaning self-service password reset or SSPR is katong during first login nato sa ating Office 365 na account. So we are being asked to provide an alternate email, itong personal na to, or aside ato nga email, mag-provide tag isa pa ka email so that ditoan niya i-connect kung mag-reset ka. So if, or phone pod, kung nakahatag ka ditong email or phone number, so activated na imuhang self-service password reset. But imuha tong gi-skip, wala nimo to gi-fill up, then you will not be able to reset your own password pod. So unsa may buhaton ana ma'am kung wala ko naka-activate sa akong self-service password reset, we have to contact Sir Arian Aime Abatayo, our division IT officer. So before ta mo direct ka Sir Arian, agi gihapon sa tong ICT coordinator. And then your ICT coordinator will contact Sir Arian for your password reset. Then may guidelines po tayo for our password reset. So dili na siya pwede mga ma'am and sir na nalimtan nimo karon and then pagkaunya dapat naa na dayon ako ang password ma'am. No, it's not. So we have DepEd order for that password reset. So for password reset, please note that the processing time for password resets upon submission to the central office through each department order 0365 account management form is 7 days. O mo gid na no ang consequence kung malimtan nato unya wala pa gid ta naka-activate sa ato ang self-service password reset, 7 days sa tong hulaton ang ato ang password usa mo abot. So ana mas stress pag apil si Sir Arian. So ang dapat ato agyang na-enable ang ato ang self-service password reset. So for that case lang kung wala nimo na-enable, mao na atong buhaton. Go to your ICT coordinator and your ICT coordinator will prompt Sir Arian for the password reset. Now, if na-enable nato ang ato ang Sspr, so this is the good news. We will able to reset our own password. So next, Ma'am Chel, please. So if the service password reset is enabled in your account, nakabutang ka atong alternate email or mobile phone nimo, so proceed. So if nalimtan nimo, so pwede na kay ka makalimot anytime, anywhere. No, kung na-enable nimo. So you can proceed and click forgot my password. And then once you click it, then input the required information. So you will be asked to input your alternate email if mo to imong gibutang or your phone number if mo to inyong gibutang. And then the Microsoft will send you information to your alternate email or number how to recover your account. So you will receive an SMS or email containing an authentication code. Then input the code and change your password. And then, yun. Then next, the note, it is advisable to change your password every 90 days for security reasons. So it is advisable sa ato teachers, no, pero I believe na dili gid ni ginabuhat sa mga teachers kaya malimtan man ganin malimtan na kung sige tag-change. But then again, I advise you to have a strong password sa inyong mga accounts para dili po siya dali-dali ma-hack dayon. Okay, next, Ma'am Chel. Okay, so let's have the step-by-step process for the self-service password reset or Sspr. So first is you have to log in, of course, to your office.com. Once you are in the office.com, then you have to go to forgot my password. Okay. We are assuming here na nalimtan mo imong password, pero kung wala, praise God. So, nindot kaayo kung wala nato nalimti ang atong mga password. So, and then, input your user account. So, ayaw yun na limti. Kung di na biya pwede, no? Kasi ang user account pa di mo mismo, yung muna nalimtan. So, ayaw yun. So, email is a must. Bala makalimot kasi mong password. So, you must enter your user account and then, verify the CAPTCHA, then click next. Katong CAPTCHA kay katong ipa-identify sa imo kung dili bagid ka robot, tao bagid ka asa diri ang traffic light. So mao to ang tawag ato CAPTCHA. Okay, next, Ma'am Chel. And then number 3, you will choose an authentication method. Mobile or email. So depende asay mas accessible sa ato. For mobile number, you will need to put the mobile number you used during the initial login in the Office 365, then click text. Then you will receive an SMS. Then you'll receive an SMS that contains the authentication code. Then input the code. So ikaw ra gyud makabaloan na kasi imuha lamang personal number nin text. So you will input the code in the field provided and then click next. Okay, next. After inputting the authentication code, enter your new password. So you will have to enter a new password and retype it in the confirm new password tab. And then that's it. You are now finished. And lastly, you will go back to office.com and then log in using your new password. So, ganyan po kadali pag we are able to have our SSPR na self-service password reset. But if not, we will have it with Sir Aryan and then we will wait until 7 days po before ma-process ang inyong password reset. Okay, next. Murag, mao na to ang last part. Ayan. So, private schools and state universities. So, I guess, di na kani ano sa ato ano. So, that's it. So, that ends my topic for the Microsoft Office 365 overview and then Office 365 password reset. Okay, so I will now cater questions. If you have questions regarding my topic, so you can drop it on the comment box and then we will read it and cater it. So we have here Sir Marmonito Rotersos. Month na po ako nag-request ng reset. So sir, we advise that you will coordinate to your ICT coordinator and then update lang kay si Sir Aryan pertigid pod na kabisi sa ato ang division office. So i-update lang gid na ninyo siya kay dili po na siya makahinumdong kinsara pod ang nagka-reset. So update lang po and then surely mahatag na sa inyo ha po. So thank you Sir Marmonito Rotersos. So kindly coordinate with your ICT coordinator na lang po. So, may mga questions pa po ba? So, if wala pa yung mahuna-hunaan karon and later pa ninyo ma-come into realization sa inyong mga questions, so just drop down it in our chat box kay i-cater yun na natong tanan later. So, without much further ado, para di masayang atong oras, let's proceed to our next ang bagtik nga speaker. So, next slide, Ma'am Chel, please. Katong naidagway ni mo dyan, ana. Okay, so we have here the Microsoft Education Ambassador of Loreto National High School. So, wailain pa. So, she is a Microsoft Certified Educator. Nakapasar jud sa exam, right, ana. Then, she is also one of the Minecraft Education Champion of our division. And the rest is a history. Mo na iyang mga badges dira sa inyong makitaan. So to discuss us the classroom management in MS Teams, let's have Ma'am Rachel B. Iguna of Loreto National High School. So a virtual applause, please.
Okay, good morning. Thank you so much, Ma'am Cha, for that introduction. Grabe no, grabe jud ang bagtik dira. Sagud ng bagtik good oy. Okay, so kumusta na atong mga participants sa ato ang teams? Kaway-kaway muna from participants from our different schools na kasali dito. Okay, we have the participants from Loreto Elementary School. Nasaan po ba yung mga participants ng Loreto Elementary School? Kaway-kaway. We have the participants from Colonel Rosalio E. Saldares Elementary School with Ma'am Cha. Okay, kaway-kaway sa mga participants. We also have from Loreto, my very own Loreto National High School. Actually, may mga kasama ako dito na kasama ko rin sa isang room na nag-participate din. Thank you so much, fellow teachers. We also have the participants from Luis Lina Elementary School. We have from Pandapan Integrated School with the school principal, Sir Ebus. From Loreto din yan siya before. We also have participants from, ano pa ba? Magdum National High School, from Manga Elementary School, and ano ba yung nakalimutan ko, Ma'am Cha? May isa pa.
Luis Lina, ma'am. Tapos na po.
Tapos na po.
Pipisan Maog.
Sorry. From Pipisan Maog National High School. Kung saan nanggaling ang aking school head ngayon. Okay, thank you so much, dear participants, for participating. And hopefully at the end of our discussion today, you will have something to learn in our discussions. Okay, so let's start. So my topic is all about classroom management in Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is one of the applications in Office 365, as mentioned a while ago by Ma'am Charlene Riambonanza. So isa siya sa mga apps na available sa Office 365 account natin. So if you are familiar with Zoom and Google Meet, Microsoft Teams is the same, is equally the same platform. Okay, so this time we are going to navigate the classroom management in Microsoft Teams. So aside sa virtual conferencing na ino-offer ng ating Microsoft Teams, may included din sa kanya is yung classroom management, just like the Google Classroom, if you are familiar with that. So we can use this platform as our virtual classroom, wherein we can add assignments, we can give activities to our students. Okay, so para mas ma-visualize ng ating mga participants, I am hoping that our participants can open their MS Teams account using the account with at R11. I just would like to apologize kasi ako di ako makakapag-navigate ng Microsoft Teams because there seems to be a problem with my account. So I'll have the PowerPoint presentation na lang. So for our participants, kung kayanin po para mas ma-visualize natin, para mas masundan natin yung ating discussion, I would encourage you to open your Microsoft Teams account. Okay. Pa-thumbs up naman dyan kung naka-open tayo ng ating Microsoft Teams account. Anyone from our participants, may nag-thumbs up po ba, Ma'am Cha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Madami-dami po.
Thank you so much, my dear participants. Salamat po sa active participation. Okay? So, first stop. Moment gamit karon. Okay, first stop, we will create our class in Microsoft Teams. Okay, so when we go to our MS Teams account, hindi yung ito ha, di dito sa virtual na virtual conferencing, doon mismo sa MS Teams na account. Kasi kung dito sa virtual conferencing, hindi po natin to makikita ng mga tabs or mga tools. So doon po tayo sa MS Teams app mismo. Okay, so sa MS Teams natin, nasa upper right corner ng ating screen, makikita natin na may R11 na account dyan. Mayroon ding DepEd if you have two accounts in Microsoft Teams. So, preferably, dapat naka R11 po na account para makita po ang mga tabs na ito. Again, dapat nasa at R11 na account po sa taas. Check niyo po yung upper right screen, dapat naka R11 account. Yun siya. Okay? And then, pag nasa R11 account na, sa Microsoft Teams, makikita ito na button. This one, join or create team. Sige daw, pa-thumbs up kung nakikita ito na button, join or create team. Okay, thank you so much. And then, once you click the join or create team, magpa-pop up ito na window. My create a team and join a team with a code. So, since we are going to create a class, dito tayo sa create team. Mag-click. Okay? Once maklik yung create team, magpa-pop up na naman ito na window. We have select class. Okay? We will choose from this options: class, professional learning community, staff, or other. So since it's a virtual classroom or sa klase natin sa education, so we will make use of this class button. Okay? Again, we will make use of this class button. You click the class button. Again, click class. And then, pag-click ng class, ito ang lalabas sa screen. Ito na window. Again, pag-click ng class, ito ang lalabas sa window. We have create your team. And then, you are going to create or you write the name of the class. For example, dito is Araling Panlipunan. Most preferably, dapat subject area natin yung ilalagay, and better din kung may section or class code para mas madaling makikita ng mga bata na sa section niyo yan or sa klase niyo yan na team. Again, you create a name for your team. Then, it is your option or it's your discretion if you will write a description of your team. Depende na po yan sa inyo. And then, you click next. Again, after nyo malagyan or gawan ng class name, and then your description, again, that's optional, then click next. Pag-click ng next, ito po yung lalabas. Add people to your teams or to your class. That's like this one, add people to Araling Panlipunan. Depende po kung ano yung nilagay nyo na class name. So to add students, you can add your students or your co-teachers by typing their name or email address. So I think po may nabigay na po na ating mga ICT coordinators yung mga accounts ng ating mga students. So you can use that account, account ng mga students natin sa Office 365. By the way po, may accounts po yung mga students natin sa Office 365. So, yung account na yun po, ang pwede natin gamitin to add our students in our class. So, you may use their email address or you may type their name. So, add lang po tayo ng mga students. Then, next we are going to schedule a meeting in Microsoft Teams. Pag na-add na natin yung mga students, pwede na tayong mag-schedule ng channel meeting. Okay, to schedule a channel meeting, you can see this button, the Meet. Sana makikita po yung button natin na Meet. And then, click schedule a meeting. Okay, again, click the button Meet and then schedule a meeting. Pag-click natin ng schedule a meeting, ito po yung lalabas na window. So, i-fill out lang yung mga necessary na details. Like like this one, weekly synchronous class, or kung ano yung gusto nyong ilagay na meeting details. and the date kung kailan nyo gusto mag-schedule yung meeting. Actually, medyo the same lang talaga siya sa Zoom and the Google Meet if you're familiar. I know you're familiar with that one kasi yan yung ginagamit natin during meetings natin, virtual meetings. So medyo the same lang talaga siya. My date, my time, and then after you have filled out the necessary details for the meeting, click send. Again, after you after you fill out the necessary details, click send. After clicking send, ito yung okay, so after na-click yung send, magpa-pop up ito sa ating mga students. Magno-notify ito sa mga students natin na in-add natin sa ating Teams meeting. So ito yung mag-pop up sa kanilang notification, or a meeting invite will be posted in your channel. Next, we are going to update meeting options. Okay? Update meeting options. In updating meeting options, para ka lang nag-edit ng yung meeting options natin, i-click lang yung naka-schedule na yung nag-pop up na notification sa ating channel. I-click lang natin itong naka-highlight na blue. And then, ito yung magpa-pop up sa screen. So, i-edit lang kung may gusto kayong i-edit sa ating meeting options. Next. This one is necessary. Dapat talaga, it is a must to update this one. I mean, to change the options of this one, this meeting options. Like, for example, always allow callers bypass the lobby. Announce when callers join or leave para makikita natin kung mag-join ba. I mean, makikita natin kung nag-leave yung ating student sa ating meeting. Then, sa who can present, kung ikaw lang teacher yung presenter, you can choose na ikaw lang. But most preferably, dapat naka-everyone siya para everyone can present or can share screen. So that's it. Ang present is share screen. Then allow mic for attendees. Dapat yes siya. Depende po sa inyo. Pero pag nasa synchronous session po kasi tayo, 'di ba? We are requiring sometimes our students to interact with us, to answer our questions. We have oral recitation. So better na naka-allow yung mic for our attendees. But kung napapansin nyo ngayon, hindi naka-allow yung mics ninyo. Kami lang mga speakers yung naka-allow yung mic. But yun nga, that's the option you can click for the mic. Then allow camera for attendees. Sa synchronous session natin, for me, I would like to encourage you to allow camera for our attendees. Especially, nasa virtual room tayo with our students. We might not know kung ano na yung ginagawa ng mga students natin while we have our lesson, no? So, mas mabuti talaga, mas maganda kung makikita natin sila kung ano yung ginagawa natin. Ano yung ginagawa nila. Kasi baka natutulog na sila sa mga bahay nila. Well, ginawa lang radio yung yung synchronous session. So para maiwasan yan, better to allow camera for our attendees. Next, for record automatically, it depends on you. kung i-automatic record yung session natin or no. Then, allow reactions, yung mga like button, mga heart buttons, pwede natin siya i-allow or hindi natin i-allow. Okay? So, yan yung mga meeting options na need natin i-change depending on our preferences. Then, we also have choose who can bypass the lobby. Select only me to prevent your students from entering the meeting at any time. So, dapat naka-only me yung sa bypass na button para yung students natin hindi makapasok sa meeting anytime. Tayo lang na teacher. Okay? Then, sa who can present, select only me if none of your students will share their screen during the class. But if you will, or if you want your students to share screen, then you can choose everyone. Pwede din people in my organizations or guests. Kung may fellow teacher tayo na kasali sa ating synchronous session and then gusto niya mag-share screen, pwede din na sila lang yung i-allow natin na mag-share screen. You and your fellow teacher. Okay. Next, tapos na ako dyan. Okay. So this is now how you are going to share a pre-read materials. Again, this is how you are going to share a pre-read materials or your any available materials, learning materials that you have, like the PowerPoint presentations or any materials like modules, you can add that one. So here's how you're going to add. First, in the General tab, look for the tab Files. Balik po tayo doon sa balik po tayo doon sa ating MS Teams na application. Hindi na po doon sa ating, anong tawag dito? Virtual conferencing, doon na sa MS Teams app mismo. So, again, in the General tab, you can find the Files tab. Okay? Sa General tab, you can find the Files tab sa inyong MS Teams application. And then, pag-click ng Files tab, wait lang, sorry. Pag-click ng Files tab, click Upload. Okay, click Upload, and then pag-click ng Upload, you will look. Sayang hindi ko mapakita. I don't know what's happening with my Teams. Mas maganda sana kung makikita nyo kung paano talaga ma-upload yung file. So, but then again, ganito lang siya. Click Upload. And then, pag-click nyo ng upload, may mag-pop up na window wherein you are going to look for the file that you are going to upload. Again, pag-click ng upload, may mag-pop up na window wherein you will find or you will look for the file that you are going to upload. And then, pag na-click na yung OK button, mapupunta siya dito sa baba kung ano yung mga files na na-upload natin. Like for example dito, kasaysayan ng Pilipinas, BTS demo. So ito na yung mga class materials natin sa ating MS Teams account. So MS Teams application. So I hope nasundan po. Then, let's try to make a test call. So test call using MS Teams virtual conferencing. So to make a test call, sa ating MS Teams na application, may makikita tayo na 3 buttons. katabi ng name ng account natin. Nasa upper right ng ating screen. Again, nasa upper right ng ating screen, may makikita tayong 3 buttons, or we call that one as ellipsis button. So, pag-click natin dyan, click on Settings. Again, click on the ellipsis button, then click on Settings, then click on Devices. Again, Settings, then Devices. And then, you will choose what device you have used. Like for example, may ginagamit tayo na headphones. Sometimes kasi pag hindi natin na select yung proper na audio device natin, kahit pag magsasalita tayo sa ating teams na conferencing, possible na kahit naka-unmute ka na, hindi ka pa rin maririnig ng ating mga students kasi hindi mo na-select yung proper na audio device. Actually, nangyari na yan sa akin before na hindi ko na-click yung audio device. Parang nagtataka ako, bakit hindi ako maririnig ng participants? Naka-unmute na-click ko na naman yung unmute. So, that's the problem pala. The audio device was not properly selected. Okay, I think may mga questions. Sige lang. Later na lang po. Okay. Then, pag na-click na yung proper na audio device, you click Make a Test Call. Parang iti-test lang natin yung sa MS Teams natin na call. Then, okay, I hope nasundan po yung making a test call. Then we have the next topic, customize a background. So this time I am requesting the participation of our participants. And may I request also our meeting host, Sir Pableo, please allow, kung pwede po, i-allow natin yung participants natin na maka-open ng kanilang camera para maka-try sila kung paano mag-customize ng background sa ating teams.
Anticipated na po, ma'am.
Ay, very good. Thank you so much. Okay, again, requesting our participants to please open your cameras para matry natin po yung customize a background na tool sa ating MS Teams.
Ma'am Chel, parang applicable lang po sa laptop po ang ginagamit po, di ba?
Yes po, yes po. Thank you, Ma'am Cha. Tama po sa yung sinabi
Ma'am Cha, parang iniwan na naman tayo ni Ma'am Rachel. Catch it up.
Okay. Okay, dear teacher. So while Ma'am Rachel is still trying her best to come back to our virtual platform, so kindly open your cameras po. Then, lain pa sir na kayo mo-discuss. Sige, open lang po muna natin ang ating camera. And then, as what Ma'am Rachel said kanina, this feature will be only applicable sa mga naka-laptop po. So, this background will not be applicable if you are using your smartphones. So, sa mga naka-laptop, it is an advantage because you can explore. Or I guess, nana si Ma'am Rachel. Salamat sa Ginoo. Back to you, Ma'am Rachel.
Ay, nako, kaloka talaga ito si Odette. Ginugulo yung connection natin. Okay, allow me to share again my screen. Saan na ba yun? Applying a virtual background na. Okay. So, okay. Ay, wait lang, sorry. Parang nakikita ko yung mga yung mga participants natin na na-on na yung camera nila. Okay? So, for those participants who are using their laptops, sabay-sabay po tayo. Okay? To customize your background para ma-change yung background. Same sa nakikita nyo sa amin. I think some of you here or some of our participants here know how to do it. So for those
Okay, let me catch it, Ma'am Ja. Dito rin sa amin, ang hirap ng signal. Di lang nato pasanginlan si PLDT, labi na si Odette ato sa pong pasanginlan og apil. Kay murag si Ma'am Rachel, 3 times na siya nag-transfer of location simula kaganina ang buntag. Kadugayan ani maabot yun siya sa elementary para lang makakakuha og connection. Ana ni siya sa ilahang computer laboratory, nibalhin siya sa office. So lingaw-lingaw sa tagagamay. For those who have started For those who have started their cameras, you may try to change your background while waiting for Ma'am Rachel na maka-connect og balik. Sige, try to navigate and change your background. Hi! You're back. Sunod ani, maabot na ka rin sa elementary for your connection. Asa naman yung muhang station karon na nakakuan sa 3rd floor? Go ahead, Ma'am Chel.
Floor po. Second floor sa mong comlab. Nibalhin gani ko sa computer laboratory kay sa ko ang lungga wala internet. Karon gisungog noon ko diri. So segue lang. Okay, so nakikita ko dito parang may mga virtual background na yung mga participants natin. I think alam na nila. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, my dear participants. Thank you for participating. Okay, so para sa mga hindi pa naka-change ng kanilang virtual background, again, here's how to do it. Hopefully hindi na ako mawala sa hindi na ako mawala. Dapat ang internet connection.
Basta bumalik ka lang, good na kami dyan.
Of course. Mubalik man yun ta. Kailangan man nila ito humanon. Okay, so again, here's how to do it. You can see, again, the ellipsis button sa upper right ng ating Teams na conferencing app. Again, the ellipsis button, then click Apply Background Effects. Again, ellipsis button, then click Apply Background Effects. So pag-click na Apply Background Effects, makikita natin yung mga different options na mga different options na mga backgrounds or background effects. Pwede tayong pumili or pwede rin
Pwede tayong pumili or pwede rin tayong mag-upload ng ating sariling image. Murag mo ito isulti, no? Ma'am Cha, naputol lang siya. Ma'am Charlene, are you still there or ako ang nawala, Jude?
Yes, sir. Napakadari, sir. Nawala
okay.
na po si Ma'am Rachel.
Kugihan kayo siya, Mamiya. Pero sige lang, mabalik na siya. So, that's what Ma'am Rachel said. After you have clicked the ellipsis button, click the Apply Background Effects, and then you will find an array of background designs you can choose, or you may upload a picture you wish to be your virtual background. So kagaya kanina, merong iba mga different na ang mga backgrounds. For us, we are using this background ng Microsoft Education Ambassador na template, or like Ma'am Cha tried also the zombie apocalypse. Ma'am Rachel, you're back. Yep.
Hi, patience.
Gamay na lang kulang na anak ka sa gate sa elementary. Go ahead, Ma'am.
Ganito talaga mangyayari pag online. I mean, this is really reality, di ba? Pag an online class tayo, ito usually yung nangyayari. Si teacher pa yung nawawala. Di ba? Laban.
Applying virtual background and attendance monitoring. Sa inyong class meeting, may mga pagkakataong nais ninyong makita ang isa't isa. Maaari mong i-turn on ang iyong camera upang makita ka ng iyong mga estudyante. Isa sa mga sinasabing best practices sa paggamit ng camera sa isang meeting ay ang paggamit ng blur o virtual background. Nakatutulong ito upang maiwasan ng mga distractions sa iyong likuran, katulad ng mga taong dumaraan, mga alagang hayop, at iba pa. Maaari mong i-blur ang iyong background o ganap na palitan ito ng anumang nais mong larawan. Una, bago pa simulan o mag-join sa iyong meeting o virtual class, i-click ang join. Matapos mong i-click ang join, ay magpapakita ang video at audio options window. I-click ang camera. Pagkatapos ay i-click mo naman ang background filters. Piliin ang nais mong background. Pagkatapos ay maaari mong i-off o panatilihing naka-on ang iyong camera at i-click ang Join Now para makapasok sa meeting. Pangalawa, kung ikaw naman ay nasa loob na ng meeting at nakalimutan mong iset ang iyong virtual background, maaari mo pa rin itong palitan. Sa meeting controls, i-click ang More Options. At dito ay makikita mo ang Apply Background Effects. Piliin ang nagustuhang larawan o maaari ka rin gumamit ng sariling larawan. Upang magamit ang iyong larawan, i-click ang Add New at pagkatapos ay pumili mula sa iyong computer at i-upload ito. Tiyakin lamang na ito ay isang .jpeg, .png o .bmp file. Matapos mong makapili o mag-upload ng larawan, i-click ang Preview upang makita mo muna ito bago makita ng mga kalahok sa meeting, o i-click ang Apply and Turn on Video upang ikaw ay makita ng iyong mga estudyante. Ang iyong bagong background ay magpapatuloy sa lahat ng iyong mga Teams call meeting hanggang sa baguhin mo ito. Para sa mga guro, mahalaga na mayroon tayong talaan kung sino ang mga dumalong estudyante sa ating online class. Hindi natin ito masusubaybayan habang tayo ay nagdi-discuss, hindi ba? Kaya't ang maaari nating gawin ay i-download ito bago pa matapos ang Teams meeting. Narito ang paraan. I-click ang Show Participants icon at piliin ang icon ng Download Attendee List. Ito ay isang .csv file na maaari mong mabuksan sa Excel. Hanapin ang file sa Downloads folder ng iyong computer. Naglalaman ang .csv file ng pangalan, join at leave time ng lahat ng dumalo sa online meeting. Ang mga meeting organizers lamang ang maaaring mag-download nito. Tandaan na kailangan mo itong gawin bago mo i-click ang End Meeting. Microsoft 365. Applying
Okay, thank you so much. I hope nasundan po yung yung video natin po. So that's how you are going to apply virtual background and attendance monitoring. So pwede na siya, no? Pwede na siya na i-download lang yung attendance monitoring natin sa ating mga students. Pwede na natin pwede nang hindi na tayo magma-manual ng check ng attendance ng ating mga students because as shown in the video, pwede na natin siya i-download. Okay? But for now, parang hindi matatry ng ating mga participants kasi only the meeting host can download the attendance monitoring. So pag kayo na po yung naging host ng inyong virtual conferencing or virtual class, makikita niyo na po yung download attendance.
Apply.
Ano na siya?
Managing.
Okay, so this time I'm going to share a video on how to manage your class in Microsoft Teams.
Managing your class in Microsoft Teams. Naabot na natin ang punto kung saan ang lahat ng school activities ay ginagawa na natin online. Noon ay parang imposible. Mahirap at maraming bagay ang dapat bigyang konsiderasyon. Ngunit sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng Microsoft Teams, nalaman natin kung papaano ito makatutulong sa ating remote learning environment. Sa tulong ng Microsoft Teams, tayong mga guro at ang ating mga mag-aaral ay nakapag-uugnayan. Ang Microsoft Teams ay isang workspace kung saan maaring makipag-collaborate, magbahagi ng mga files, at magkita-kita pa online. Ngayong alam mo na kung papaano mag-set up at gumamit ng Microsoft Teams, ipakikita sa bidyong ito ang paraan sa pagbabahagi ng nilalaman sa iyong screen. Upang magawa ito, pumunta sa Meeting Controls at i-click ang Share Content. Sa isang klase o meeting, maaari mong ipakita o ibahagi ang nilalaman ng iyong screen sa mga mag-aaral o sa mga kalahok ng iyong class meeting. Ang uri ng nilalaman na nais mong ibahagi ay makai-impluwensya sa sharing options na pinili mo. Halimbawa, kung nais mong ipakita ang iyong buong screen kasama ang mga notifications at iba pang activities o ang windows sa desktop, piliin ang desktop. Sa halimbawang ito, kung saan mo ikiklik ang iyong mouse, ito ang window na maibabahagi mo sa kanila. Subalit, kung nais mong ipakita ang isang window lamang at walang mga notifications at iba pang activities sa iyong computer, piliin ang window. Tandaan, gagamitin mo lamang ito kung kailangan mong ipakita ang isang bagay at panatilihin ang lahat sa iyong screen para sa iyong sarili lamang. Kung gusto mo namang magbahagi ng isang PowerPoint presentation na kung saan ang mga kalahok ay may kakayahang makipag-interact at maglipat sa mga susunod na slide, piliin ang PowerPoint. Subalit, kung ayaw mo makontrol nila ang iyong PowerPoint presentation, ay maaari mo itong gawin sa meeting options. Hanapin mo lamang ang option na ito, Who can present? Only me. Ang huling pagpipilian natin kung nais mong i-share ang iyong screen ay ang whiteboard. Maaari kang makipag-collaborate sa mga kalahok sa pamamagitan ng pag-sketch at ito ay automatic na sasama sa iyong meeting. May mga pagkakataon na nais nating mag-play o mag-share ng video. O kaya naman ay isang audio clip bilang bahagi ng ating presentation sa Microsoft Teams. Upang magawa ito, i-click ang Share Content. Pagkatapos ay piliin ang Include Computer Sound. Tandaan, ang lahat ng tunog mula sa iyong computer, kabilang na ang mga notifications, ay mapakikinggan sa iyong class meeting. Kapag tapos ka na sa sharing of your screen, pumunta sa Meeting Control at piliin ang Stop Sharing. Microsoft 365.
Okay, so that's how you are going to manage your class using Microsoft Teams. So, mas na-expound further yung discussion natin on how to manage class using Microsoft Teams. So, for ending the meeting, I think pwede na natin to skip kasi alam naman natin kung paano na to gagawin. Just click the leave button lang po para ma-end na yung meeting natin. Or malabas na tayo sa meeting. Okay, so ito yung sa video kanina on how to export attendance. So, as seen in the video, may makikita ka na button dito, download attendance list. And then, mapupunta siya sa yung downloads, yung attendees natin. And you can also view the conversation responses dito sa ating chat. And here's how you can access the meeting recordings. So dito sa chat button, you click lang or you search kung ano yung name na ginamit natin sa ating virtual class, and then lalabas ito na button. So diyan makikita natin yung ating recorded video kung na-click natin yung recording before we have started our lesson. Okay. So I think yan po yung mga important na mga informations for managing classroom in Microsoft Teams. And this time, we will have reading progress and or insights. This is supposed to be discussed by my colleague, Sir Alan Alaba, but unfortunately, he cannot join our training today because of some important health concerns. So that's why ako na lang yung mag-discuss ng topic niya. So this is about reading progress or insights. Para siyang mag-add ka ng reading passage sa ating Teams classroom wherein ma-check natin kung ma-check natin yung mga mispronounced words ng mga bata. Later on, makikita niya sa video kung paano siya gagawin. This is a very nice application of Microsoft Teams, of Microsoft, kasi yun nga, ma-check natin yung mga students natin on their reading skills. So I will show you a video on how to, about the reading progress.
The study of Earth's landforms is called physical geography. The study of Earth's landforms is called physical geography. Landforms can be mountains and valleys. They can also physical geography.
right? So that's how reading progress works. Okay, so sa makikita natin sa video, no, maganda talaga siya na application. Okay, so here's how you do it. How to add a reading passage and what do you call that? Use that application as shown in the video. Okay? So, dito sa ating Microsoft Teams na application, balik ulit tayo doon. May makikita tayo na assignment na button or tab. May makikita tayong assignment na button or tab in your class team. But make sure na kung sa anong section or anong class nyo gustong i-upload yung ating reading passage, nandoon tayo na team. Again, click on assignment, then click create. Again, click on assignments, then click create, and then pag click ng create, ito yung lalabas, my assignment quiz and from existing. So, click on assignment. Next, pag click ng assignment, you have to fill up the required fields like the title and the instructions. So like this one, lagyan lang natin ng title and other instructions. And then we are going to attach the file ng ating reading passage. So here's how you do it. To attach file, click on the attach button, yung may parang paperclip na icon. Click attach button, then choose reading progress. Again, click on attach button, then choose reading progress. Then select ito yung lalabas na na window. Upload a Word or PDF or browse sample library. So sa ating Microsoft Teams, may mga sample library na tayo doon. But if you want to add your own passage, click on the upload Word or PDF. Then click next, and then change the desired settings kung ilang attempts ang gusto natin sa pag-read ng ating mga students. You can choose the number of attempts you want. Then click assign. Ito yung lalabas na na window. Click assign, then set the due date and time due of submission of that particular assignment. So that's it for reading progress. Any questions po? I hope nasundan po doon na part. May mga questions po ba tayo, Ma'am Cha?
Yes po, I think we have one po from Ma'am Sabrina Aranzado. Yung prompt sa kanya when she tried to create a class in Teams is, you are a member of the maximum number of teams allowed. You must leave some teams to continue. Ganyan po daw ang lalabas. So, I think Sir Pabs has something to say about this.
Yes, kasi yan din yung na-experience ko, kaya hindi ako nakapag-share screen on how to navigate creating a class. Anything to say, Sir Pableo?
Okay, thank you for that very nice question, Charmos. Bitaw, we experience the same problem, and we are trying to raise the concern to our ITO, because for some Mea groups also, they also experience the same scenario. I-try jud pud nako nga ako, then nakita sad nako nga kuan. I guess at R11 na tenant murag naa siya restriction for that creating and joining a class. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Pableo. So, we will update you on that na lang po, on that question. thank you so much for raising that question kasi yun nga, yun din yung na-experience namin and hopefully we can get the answer to that concern. Thank you so much. Any more po?
I guess so far wala na pong questions, Ma'am Chel.
Okay, so since wala ng question, this time I'm going to, before that, thank you so much for listening, my dear participants. So this time I'm going to give the virtual platform to one of our colleague, also an aspiring Mea ambassador, and isa po siya sa mga bagtik nga mga ICT coordinators of Tagum City Division, and in fact, he is my mentor in ICT. So ladies and gentlemen, fellow teachers, a warm virtual applause to Mr. Marcinito Pableo from Laureta Elementary School. Take it away, sir.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Rachel and Ma'am Charlene. This time, ako na po ang sungugon sa internet. I know. So, my topic is all about the class notebook, which was already touched by Ma'am Rachel by presenting on the MS Teams. So, very short, ano na lang, because I have only, let me finish it in 25 minutes. Kay alas 12 ang ato ang target na mahuman. Mo lapas ta ana, okay ra sa amo. Ambot lang ka sa inyo. So, my topic is all about the class notebook, which is an added app in the MS Teams and the DepEd LMS, and also on how to redeem the code, your achievement code for this webinar. And before I will proceed with the class notebook, let me just encourage everyone to open your browser first at the education.microsoft.com para dire-diretso tayo mamaya. Yun po ang pinakamit ng aking discussion. So the class notebook, as I was saying and I was telling, and also this is also a part of the message of our very own schools division superintendent, Dr. Fadul, that it is an array of all things that we are going to put in or put into MS Teams. Kumbaga, kung mahilig tayo, kung product tayo noon, product ako noon ng teacher ko nga, please bring big notebook for your subject in blah and blah and blah. So, daghan kay tang dalon na mga dagko nga notebook. So, this time, we will be telling our students nga si teacher na ang maghimo og notebook para sa inyo. Next slide, ma'am, please. Can I have a control? Okay. So in the class notebook, you will find the content library, collaboration space, the student notebooks, and the teacher-only section. So all these things, you have just to navigate, run through ko na lang para diretso tayo doon sa pinaka-ano niya. Pwede ko man siyang i-ano ng diretso na lang kaya ako sa sharing ng try ko. Para navigation na kaagad.
Okay, stop share lang ako po.
Opo, sige ma'am. Diretso na lang ako. And nakikita na yung mga files ko. Nakikita na po ba yan?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, parang nag-umpisa lang tayo na gumawa ng notebook. Let's try this as Mea Teachback. Okay, nala daw. Sige. then create. Let's use our R11. So upon creating your class notebook, ito ang pinakauna nating makita. Ito yung pinaka-welcome screen niya. And you can add everything. You can add all things that you want to add in the notebook, including files for your students, and in even materials for reading and quizzes, so on and so forth. And you can also try to have a section for your student only. Dito sa hinanda ko, inadd ko na ang teacher dito is si Ma'am Rachel, then ang student ko dito is si Ma'am Charlene. Ito. Wait lang. Di ko maano yung pointer. Wala yata. Okay, I am back. So, yan. And you can add sections. Please accept my apologies. Na lukso-luksuhan lang nako ni siya. Let's have our own time to explore the class notebook because we are beating the time. I only got 20 minutes. So for the class notebook, for our Office 365 account, gaya na sinabi ni Ma'am Rachel and ni Ma'am Charlene that almost all the applications are free for us to use and it's up for us to navigate. Kung dito nga, kung makita ninyo, andito ang aking class notebook in this OneNote drive. So, yan. So, you can have your, or again, you can add sections, you can add materials in the teachers only, and for your students only. For your own student, you have also 4 categories: the class notes, the handouts, the homework, and quizzes. If you have 50 students, you can add 50 more participants here. Again, balik ako na you have your own time to navigate the class notebook after you have navigated the MS Teams na template. Balikan ko lang si MS Teams that the MS Teams, if we find Zoom and Google Meet as friendly, for myself, I find it very friendly for us to use because parang nandyan na lahat. All you have to do is just to click your materials and share it. Yun nga, sabi ko kanina sa mga nag-ask sa akin, mahirap siya sa umpisa dahil kailangan mo pa siyang pag-aralan, and later on makikita mo na very friendly si MS Teams because everything is provided, all the apps is being included. Ikaw na lang jud ang kapuyon og pili og unsa nga mga apps ang imuhang pang-adtuon og unsaon nimo paggamit. So while a very wide array of applications is being given by DepEd to us as our privilege in using the R11 attendant. Okay, so let's move forward to our redemption of our achievement codes. Ito po yung plea namin that after this webinar, you are going to visit first this website, yung pinaano ko kanina ng yan, the Education Center. Nakikita po ba yan? Yes, I'm
Yes, sir.
sure. Okay, so for you to redeem your achievement code, you are going to sign in here at, again, pa-type sa chat box please, Ma'am Chel and Ma'am Charlene, education.microsoft.com. Yan ang unang bibisitain ng ating mga participants. And then, you have to sign in using your @R11 na mga email. If you are not using your @R11, you are using your @DepEd, pwede pa rin. But we encourage to use the @R11 na email. Then as you have opened your or signed into your education center, the educationmicrosoft.com, all you have to do is click on the icon of your profile. Click it and you will find there your my profile, redeem achievement code, or sign out. Well, of course, ang una natin gagawin is redeem achievement code. So if you are assigned to Laureta Elementary School, you may copy my achievement code. Tingnan ko muna yung aking GTP. Ay, stop share muna ako para ma-type ko yung aking achievement code. By the way, the achievement code will be sent to you after you have filled in the attendance link that we will be providing in a minute habang magsige akong istorya diri. Share na nato daan kay para makita na nila ang unsa ni ang attendance link and their code. Okay, so let me share again a window. No, delete ni mao. Ingani ra ka nindot ang kuan kay makita ra jud nimo siya diretso sa imuhang sa kilid sa imuhang Teams. Then all you have to do is click and then makita nimo imuhang mga tabs. Then share lang siya diretso. Okay, so dito na tayo sa redeem code. If you are from Laureta Elementary School, you may copy my achievement code. That is T-MPF4B5B21. That is Marcinito Pableo. Kung nakabantay ang atong mga Mea, inyong mga pangalan ang sinugdanan, ana. Walay nakadiscover, ana, no, ako ra. Ikaw na lang mag-El Capitan. Diba, Ma'am Cha, unsa imong achievement code?
CR to sa CRA.
Oh, CRA. Charlene. Ma'am Rachel, RERM.
Hindi na ko memorize, sorry.
Okay. So after, for the purpose of this discussion, after you have typed the achievement code, you have to click redeem. Dili ako ang mag-redeem kay ako ang maning achievement code. Dili ako siya itiwas. I-cancel lang nako ni siya. Okay. So again, visit education.microsoft.com, sign into your account. It may be the @R11 or the @deped.gov.ph and redeem your achievement code. Once you have redeemed your achievement code, all you have to do next is visit training.deped.gov.ph. Dito na yung pinaka-certificate natin makukuha. So, ang ating okay, log out na daw ko. So, Are you seeing now the PDLMS? Okay. Thank you. So, marami na ang nakalimot sa ating training.deped.gov.ph o muingon na pud sila sa mga ICT coordinators nila nga sir nakalimot, ma'am nakalimot. Og sulungon dayon ang e-classroom kay unsaon pag-reset sa ilahang password. Okay. So, if you are seeing this, mao ni siya ang pinakauna, balik ta kay para kuan lang. So, this screen, then click on login using DepEd commands. Click it. After clicking it, you will be prompted with this dashboard. And continue with Google account or continue with Microsoft accounts. Any of the two will do. But lang ko. But I am encouraging you to use the Google account para sayon ra jud siya kayo, diretso na dayon siya diya. So kung diri punta sa Microsoft, sayon ra gyapon kayo kay pag click niya i-guide lang ka kung asa ka padulong. Taga-asa ganita nga region.
11.
Region 11. Okay, Microsoft account. Then look for...
Excuse me, Sir Pabs, na ay nag-request si Ma'am Gina Pisaga. Balik gamay, sir. I guess sa start yun sa LMS po.
Okay, Ma'am Gina of Luis Lina Elementary School. Ay kandidat. Okay, so dito tayo mag-start, Ma'am Gina. That is training.deped.gov.ph. Sa mga sumusunod po sa akin, dito na tayo sa training.deped.gov.ph. Yung kanina, pag-redeem ng achievement code, that is education.microsoft.com. Again, fellow teachers, we are already providing you everything in the attendance link that you are going to fill out. Nandoon na ang website, nandoon na ang achievement code, nandoon na rin ang enrollment key. You will be using the enrollment key in the training.deped.gov.ph. You will be using the achievement code in saan? Mga bata, sagot. wala na ka-enable di ang mic, no? Ako raman di. Okay, so you will be using the achievement code in education.microsoft.com. You will be using the enrollment key in the PD-LMS. Okay, in training.deped.gov.ph. Upon seeing this dashboard, you are going to click log in using DepEd commands. Again, upon seeing this dashboard, you are going to click log in using DepEd commands. And continue with Microsoft account if you are or if you want to use your at R11. Then select your region. Region, DepEd 11, Region 11. Yeah, mo comment dayon ta sa Miss Universe ba tong bagong nahuman nga watching from with all the hearts. Okay, then sign in. Just click sign in. This account is pending email confirmation. Okay. This time, I will use my Google account. Para dali na lang dyan. Mas dali ko diri sa Google account. So, ito na yung makikita natin na dashboard na PD-LMS. Lita natin konti. Yan. Para hindi mawala gaya ng ginawa ko nung training ng LMS, anong gagawin natin? Umuwi sa bahay or click home para hindi mawala. Okay, click home and then you will find all the courses in this Professional Development Learning Management System, and scroll down at the bottom and you will find the Microsoft Education courses, and then click Microsoft Education Ambassador. Upon clicking the Microsoft Education Ambassador, you will be going to input enrollment key. Sa akin, access na lang kasi naka-access naman ako dito. So you are going to input enrollment key. The enrollment key is the Mea numbers of your assigned Mea. For Laureta Elementary School, you are going to use Mea 2021-230. For Laureta Elementary School and Manga Elementary School, you will be using Mea 2021-230. Balik ko na ko pag-ingon nga ang tanan gi-provide na sa link nga amo ang ihatag. And then click access. So ito yung mga activities ng Teachback. Kung gusto ninyong balikan, kung di ninyo masyadong na klaro kanina ang mga discussion from the first speaker up to mine, lalo na sa akin dahil giluksuhan ran ako si class notebook ni diretso na dayon ta diri. Okay, so you are going to view all of this and then papunta ka sa Virtual 101 with a quiz. Again, everything for the quiz is already given. Ayaw mong saba. Naana dito sa link. So, as I was doing it or this 3 days or 1 week, sige, ako ang always nga ginahuna-huna is gamiton nako ang example nga gihimo nako kagahapon sa akong kauban nga maestro. Kan moana ra siya diretso sa kuha. Shout out to Sir Bong. Kanang pinaing-ana ra nga punto nga dong unsay pinakasayon nga buhaton maoy ihatag sa ako. So tanan gi-provide namo sa link nga inyohang fill upan. Just screenshot the enrollment key and the achievement code, and then visit the websites nga naa po dito na amo nang gi-provide sa inyo. For the quiz, kaisara ko ni Anthem pero 26/30 pasado naman dayon kay ang iyahang required diri is 24/30. Na bright ko diri gamay dali ra ko naka-answer. Natama dayon ko. Okay, so diri and then after kay 3 attempts ra niya, you are only allowed for 3 attempts for this quiz. Sigurado ko 30/30 ni sila, labi na si Ma'am Cha ang inyohang kuan. How kay na sila. And then after maka-quiz na, pwede na nato ma-view ang ato ang certificate. Mag-click na nato ni and ma-download. So yun na yung pinaka last na step para ma-claim natin ang ating certificate. Ano kaya ang question natin is, ano ang benefit kung meron tayo nitong mga certificate? Well, of course, you may use this certificate kung gusto na ninyo gamiton for your promotion. You may attach the certificate because this is ang level yata niya is region yata ang iyahang kuan or national ba kaya ang iyahang level na ng kanyang certificate. It's up for the HR to kuan asa ni siya na belong. Basta magamit nato siya for our promotion. The achievement code also, anong kailangan nato pud ang achievement code. So for your MEAs to graduate, sa ilahang pagkameya. Each of us is assigned for 50 participants to redeem our code. I guess kung naay question for Kuan, anything as I've said, maningkamot ta nga mahuman og alas 12, pero kung mulapas okay ra sa ako Ambot lang ka sa inyo. Sige, Ma'am Cha, na send ba ang ato ang link sa Kuan na? May yun lang siguro. For
Okay.
more information about MS Teams, especially for schools na you wanted to use the MS Teams as your platform for all the meetings and everything, because gi-encourage naman ta sa division, you may contact us to teach back again this MS Teams to you. Dili lang taman rata diri nga kanilang kung you want a step by step na magsunod jud ta, magdungan ta unsaon nato pag-create, you may contact us again. Labi na si Ma'am Rachel and si Ma'am Charlene. How na kay na sila ana sa MS Teams. Sunod-sunod ra ko nila. Take it, Ma'am Cha.
Okay, so thank you so much, Sir L. Kapitan. So, Kapitan is tanan. Sa LIS, Kapitan. Sa ICT, Kapitan. So, thank you so much, sir. And then we have a question here, sir. Mga enrollment key for Luis Lina achievement. So, ma'am, we will provide you the attendance link right now. So, naaba tayo PowerPoint presentation diha po to show them the attendance link where they can access. Sige, sige, i-chat na lang po, sir, sa comment box to ato ang enrollment key. So,
yes,
enrollment key, ato ang attendance link.
Ato ang attendance link. I-send ako karon.
Yes po. Yes po. So, ang naka-comprise sa ating attendance link is the achievement code sa education.microsoft.com and also the enrollment key for the training LMS po. So, naana na diha tanan, makita ninyo. All you need to do is to screenshot the code and the enrollment key po later pag na-provide na nato ang ato ang. Okay, andito na ang ating attendance link. You have just to look into our chat box. It's bit.ly/uppercase MEA, then gagmay nga attendance spell attendance, and then uppercase na pod na link LINK. So this is our attendance link po. Yan. So naana sa atong chat box, you can access that there. Okay, so we are now hitting towards the end of our virtual training. So at this point in time, may I call in Ma'am Merlin M. Cabingue, Principal of Colonel Rosalio C. Saludares Elementary School, for her closing remarks. Ma'am Merlin, are you there po? Are you there po ba? Okay, andyan na si Ma'am Merlin. Take it away, ma'am. Okay na po, ma'am.
Marinig na pa ako?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So our schools division superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul. To our division ICT coordinator, Mr. Arian Aimee Abatayo. To the school heads or school head of Laurita Elementary School, Mrs. Arlene Pamitalan. Dr. Nancy B. Gonzalez of Laurita National High School. Mrs. Lunela Año-Nuevo of Luis Lina Elementary School. Dr. Jasmine Moring Nisperos, Principal of Macdum National High School. To Dr. Marilyn B. Palo of Manga Elementary School. Mr. Ibo Sandukan Jr. of Pandapan Integrated School. And Dr. Preselia R. Agulles of Pipisan Maog National High School. To all the brilliant facilitators, we have Mr. Marcinito B. Pableo of Laureta Elementary School, Miss Rachel May B. Iguna of Laureta National High School, and Miss Sterling Joy C. Yambudansa of Colonel Rosario C. Saludares Elementary School. To all the participants, isang malamig na tanghali sa inyong lahat. Malamig dahil sa buong araw, makakaranas po tayo ng medyo malakas-lakas na ulan, dulot ni Bagyong Odette. But despite of the bad weather condition that we are experiencing now, still, the participants have actively participated in this virtual training on classroom management in Microsoft Teams with our Microsoft Education Ambassadors. Thus, made the activity a very successful one. So, in behalf of the school heads of this cluster, I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to all the facilitators for upskilling our teachers and upgrading their skills in ICT. I hope that whatever takeaways that you have learned today, this would be applied, and hopefully it would be of great help to you and to all our learners as well. So to everyone, thank you, congratulations, and Merry Christmas. Once again, good noon sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much.
Yan, thank you so much, Ma'am Merlin, for that warm message po. So, thank you so much, ma'am. And then, at this point, so na-I question diri pahabol po, wala pong Mangga Elementary School sa choices po sa school assignment. Sir Pabs?
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 minute to fix it.
Yes.
Then, before na to i-end, extend lang tagamay. Kuan, kanang pag-games muna para ma-fix lang nako ang link. Kay sayang ang mga sponsor sa low, dili mahatag 50 pa lang ang kuan, isa pa lang to. Ma'am Rachel, do your Kahoot na lang while I'm fixing the link. Thank you also, Ma'am Merlin and Ma'am Arlene,
Thank you.
virtually present.
Yes.
Okay. So, last pa games lang ta. So, let's just extend a little more time po. And then, ayaw sa gid mo gawa kay mag-picture pata ninyong tanan po.
Pwede po mag-gallery mode sa tamam para
Sige po.
Kang kinsa gani ang Mangga Elementary School?
Sa imuha na, sir.
Oo.
Mangga sa ko ano?
Opo.
Imuha na, sir. Imuha gikalimtan ng imuha.
Oray gidangat. Okay, wait lang. Mangga Elementary School.
Sige, Ma'am Cha, i-request na to atong mga participants to open their cameras.
Yes po. Please open all your cameras po para makita na to ang inyong mga kaanyag dihang dapita. And I will go into the together mode. Sige, so gamay pa ang nag-open. So please open your cameras po.
I-share screen na po, Ma'am Cha, para makita na to.
Yes po.
Pa-check daw for Mangga Elementary School if na-fix ba yung link natin.
Sige.
Parang sinusubukan talaga ang pag-altab natin dito Pag-i-check daw kung nana ba ang Mangga Elementary School sa kuan.
Ana po diri sir, nakisali pod mi from San Isidro Elementary School.
Uy, mate, kadali lang mate ha.
Sige,
asa na to i-assign si San Isidro?
Ako na mi survey kay murag gamay rami ba?
Assign na ako sa inyo
Sa
Ma'am Rachel, sa inyo si San Isidro.
No, kay Ma'am Cha lang, sir.
Sa ako sir kay murag gamay rami po.
Okay.
Sige. Picture na ba ta? Ikaw lang picture, Ma'am Rachel. Ma'am Rachel? Are you there? Nawala ba si Ma'am Rachel, Sir Pabs? Nawala man sila tanan. Okay, so wait for a while.
Nakabalik ko.
Nakabalik na ka,
Nakabalik
sir.
ko.
Yes po.
Kaya lang ha, kay murag nagdungan ang net diri nga area.
Gani, sir. Sige, so mag-picture ta. So open your camera, teacher. So ako na lang sa mag-capture. Gamay palagi na na dire yung maanyag ng mga dagway. Ma'am Rachel, naanaday ka. Go, Ma'am Rachel. Ikaw na mag-capture po.
Okay, teachers, kanang ko lang ta, steady lang ta po kay murag mawala-wala ta sa screen.
Opo.
Okay.
Naka-share lagi pati together mode.
Opo, gi-share
Para
screen
makita nila, sir.
Para makita nila ilahang mga
Share screen na lang nimo. Okay.
Okay.
Diri daw ko sa
3, 2, 1, smile.
Mag together mode sad ko sa ako ang kuan ha. Try nako kung mapuno ba ta. Okay. So diha na lang jud. Okay na ta ana.
Okay. Nawala na pa si Ma'am Rachel, sir, no? Sige.
Naa pa man.
Ay, naa pa?
Wala jud.
Sige, so ako na lang. Okay ra ko dili, sir.
Ikaw sa Ma'am Cha kay fixa na ko ang link.
Sige. Ay, sa mo siglihok mga teachers, kay murag wala mo doon sa inyong mga bangko, no? Na-assign ninyo ng mga bangko. Okay. Atang i-share para makita. Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay. Stop smiling sa. Ako sang i-save daan. Taglit lang po. Okay, wait po for a while. Okay, last post. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, so okay na. So you can now turn off your cameras po. Sige, so. Okay, as an end, let me remind you this quote from Bill Gates. So he said here that technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. So technology is just a tool, teacher. So let us be reminded of that. Nakita gyud ang pinaka-powerful na instrument inside our classrooms. In behalf of the ICT coordinators and the Microsoft Education Ambassadors of Tagum City Division, this has been your host, Ms. Charlene Joyce Riambonanza, and at this point, this ends our virtual training for the Microsoft Education Ambassador Teachback in Classroom Management and Microsoft Teams. We thank you for your full cooperation in this virtual training po, especially sa ato ang mga pinalanggang mga school heads. So daghang salamat, and if you have further questions regarding the redemption of our code in the educationmicrosoft.com and the training LMS, so you can directly tap us kung kinsay na assign sa inyong school po. So again, thank you for your cooperation, and you can now leave our virtual room. Goodbye everyone. Keep safe and God bless po.
Thank you, Ma'am Cha. Thank you, Ma'am Rachel. Sa aming mga school heads, maraming salamat. And again, as additional, kung gusto pa ninyo ma-discuss thoroughly ang MS Teams, pwede ninyong i-invite again kami nga mga speakers to talk more about MS Teams.
Yes po.
Kay, as I've said, mas friendly siya kaysa other platforms, and given na gyud siya para sa atua. Di na ta kailangan mo subscribe kay gihatag na jud siya diretso para sa ato. Okay, thank you so much my fellow teachers and our school heads. Thank you everyone. This is your trainers, Ma'am Charlene Joy Riambonanza, Ma'am Rachel May Iguna, and on behalf of Sir Alaba also. And this is your host, Mr. Marcinito El Capitan, Pablayo, ang kapitan nga walay barangay. I will be ending this call in 3, 2, 1. 감사합니다.